Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Eddie Place. I'm your host Eddie. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 2 of The Expanse, titled The Big Empty. If you haven't seen the first reaction and discussion video, you can find that link in the description box below. Before we get started, a few things. The first one, biggest one, I don't really have an upload schedule for these videos. There's no new episode every Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, whatever, because I have my day job, and so I'm limited to how much editing I can do, because I have other things that I do aside from work and then video recording and editing. But I will let you know that I'm going to try to upload at least 2 reaction and discussion videos every week, and maybe there might be more, maybe there might be less, but I'm going to try my best to do at least 2 so that I can at least have something going up. As for the days, I'm not sure what days, but keep an eye out for that channel. And if you have the bell notification thing tapped, then you get a notification when a new episode goes out. So that's good. What else? If you do want to stay up to date with maybe changes and what I'm doing, or updates, or maybe new things I plan on recording and doing, you should follow me on Twitter. That's where I try to put up all the updates. If you want to support me, any way you can, only if you can, you can find me on Patreon as well. And if you're interested in reading some of my stories, or a short story that I wrote, and the book that I'm currently writing, you can find that for free as well over on Royal Road. And you can see down here have the my names for each website, and then in the description box you can find the links to that as well. Lastly, a viewer shout out. So shout out to Belinda. I hope I'm saying that right, Belinda. It's not Belinda. Belinda, YouTube user. Thank you very much for that. They went ahead and just gave me a lot of good non-spoiler information that I was unclear about, such as names of an individual, population of Earth, Mars, and the Belt, which are some of the big things, and some stuff that I clearly missed. And they did suggest that I probably shouldn't take notes while I'm watching it, because there's a lot of details. And when I was editing the first video, I did notice a lot of things where I was like, hey, I didn't pick that up. But a part of me wants to take notes just because I like it. That's the only reason why. I like it, and I want to have talking points at the end of the video, right? Because this is a difficult thing. So this is I'm watching it for the first time, so I do need to keep an eye out on it. But I'm also wanting to discuss the episode, and I just discuss characters, events, set design, just anything that piques my interest is what the discussion is about. So I'll try to limit my notes to things that seem very important. The first time around, I took a lot of notes on stuff that I was able to easily remember. But anyways, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna stop talking now. We'll go ahead and I'll do the 3, 2, 1, go, and I'll go is when we'll start. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Debris field! Buckle up!
Jim, Alex.
I'm trying to drive us out of it.
I'll write down the names. That's what I need to do. As the user Belden, Belinda mentioned that the no windows, no windows on a spaceship. I can see the danger now. There's a window. There would have been fudged.
Airlock breach. We're losing pressure.
Somebody close the hatch!
I'm on it.
They got it right. I mean, they have to have it. But there's a part of you that knows it's like they'll be alive because these are the 4 remaining, or the 5 remaining characters from the ship. So a part of you knows like they'll be fine, but to what degree, right? But homie, that's a big ass ship.
We're going after them, buddy. I don't think we're losing them.
Don't do it, Alex.
They just dusted 50 of our friends.
Well, let's not make it 55.
Hey, whoa! Let's just take a deep breath here, people. All of you.
I knew she was cool. Hope she doesn't betray my love for her coolness. I don't think I wrote down Crest last time.
One shipment late, you got protests. 2 shipments late, you got dead people in the street. And it's gonna get worse. Mark my words.
Father, poured hot coffee in the parking lot. Father, poured hot coffee in the parking lot. Home. I'm home.
Interesting. His eyes went from green to red.
So condescending, and you're never gonna change.
Oh yeah, it is that lady from the
If you
beginning.
take yourself seriously as an adult, then why should I care about being your child? You want to sell the Razorback? Do it. You can't buy me off or control me anymore.
Okay, yeah. I can see that. So Razorback is a ship. Look at all that water. Go on, homie. Take a shower. Ah, okay.
Is it true you had a belter up on hooks for 20 hours?
He's an opiate smuggler and a terrorist.
The Secretary General
He
has
didn't
public-
want
The
to
Secretary
talk.
General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belter, you put him in the tank.
Earth has created a race of exiles out in space who have no homes to return to.
Someone entrusted you to transport pieces of the Holy Grail. The question is, who?
The Holy Grail? I do love that actress's voice.
We've got a dead radio and about 4 hours of oxygen left.
Alex, how much burn do we have? I could get us maybe a third of the way to Ganymede Station, maybe. Or get us right to the edge of the shipping lanes, then we'd have to pray someone tripped over us.
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin.
Everything depends on fixing that radio. We're wasting time.
There you go. Calling shots again.
I'm going outside. You got a problem with that?
Amos, go with him.
My guess is the Griegus are stealing water again. Some belters clearly don't respect the green space's role in recycling the air and the water. Not to mention the embarrassment it causes the governor.
You seem sure it was Belters.
The criminals here tend to be.
Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
Oh, shit.
There. Now you can make your own view.
He told him off. And then he gave him a cactus because he wants him to respect. He wants the new detective to respect him.
You don't think we're gonna make it? What are you doing up here?
Naomi told me to, so I am.
Naomi.
As far as I'm concerned, she's the cap now.
Oh no. That's not good.
Said, what's wrong with him?
He's hypoxic. Oh, shit. His breather's crapping out.
Ooh, gross.
We're losing him.
We're coming back in.
Negative. We don't have enough oxygen to vent again. Shed, take care of him, do something.
We're buddy breathing.
finesse doesn't work, just
We have
pure raw power.
Get back in here now.
Okay, so they had enough air to go out, but only once. So is it that they only had enough air to go out once and come back in once and then pressurize? Or could they have gone out, closed it, pressurized, come back inside? I'm not sure. Right, but hey, they're fine. So that's what's important here. They are okay. Yeah, Naomi's the captain now, for sure, 100%. She kept her cool. She got the job done, and now they all got comms.
Your Belter will like gravity on Luna better.
It's the only thing you like. I'm afraid of it.
Heaven help your enemies, Christian.
Heaven help us all if Morse and the Berg decide to share the toothbrush.
We're gonna need a shitload of power.
Take everything apart. Be fast and be careful. We're inside a balloon with a pin here. If it has a battery, a power pack, any charge capability, it goes into a part.
You heard her, boys. Get to work.
I'm sorry, does anyone need a back rub first?
If you hadn't gone and logged that stupid distress call,
Hey.
I said,
You don't know what you're talking about. You want to keep your teeth in your mouth.
We're wasting air. You want to unburden your soul? Do it on your own time. On the remotest chance we get out of this alive. We have enough problems right now.
Yeah, man, don't get on anybody's ass because you're fuck up, right? How are you gonna get angry if they don't know the truth?
Hump yourself. Jeez, really? I hadn't realized that. I got plans for it anyway.
not even gonna ask.
You say this pipe diverts too? 12-level condenser grid. It's in a warehouse.
Ah, dude, what a waste of water.
Feed you your fingers for playing in that district. Krieg is gone. It's our turf now. Nobody just abandons their territory for a bunch of street punks. Pick all the pockets you want. Roll drunks. When you mess with the water, that's when you're going down. Hey. Get out of here. Stay away from Ta'Aqua. Tell all your friends.
You know, we started off with this guy not having enough water for a shower. Now he's just wet all the time.
The prisoner, Heike Sabon, took his own life by avoiding the high-gravity injections from his crash couch. Earth's gravity. We used it to hurt him. He threw it back in our face.
Damn. Homie is hardcore to do that. Straight up hardcore.
Good signal.
Good signal.
3 hours of juice.
2 hours of juice, good signal.
Well, I guess all we gotta do now is pop a cold beer, wait to be rescued.
Take a nap. Take a sweet little nap in space. Wake up and be saved, or wake up and be dead. Oh, you can't wake up and be dead, because you'd just be dead. Take a quick little nap and wake up and be fine, or just never wake up at all. There you go.
Now there's a girl I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. Scopuli. Dumpy old transport. No cargo. Just this young lady and a few crew.
Send the ship manifest, will you? And transponder logs, etc.
She in some kind of trouble?
Sure, it's nothing she can't handle. Is that ship en route?
Oh, new vector received. Oh, okay.
How far?
It's good. I think.
Ship. It's Mars.
Oh, there you go.
The Donager.
The Donager.
Canterbury was reported to be carrying ice bound for Sirius Station, and the loss of that shipment has prompted a drastic increase in water rationing station-wide.
I think she wanted it fixed.
Chinny chin chin. A reminder of something.
Oh, it's a badge of defiance.
Badge of defiance? Okay. Okay.
It's everything where she's supposed to be.
A bogus SOS from a ship called the Scapuli. We recovered a false beacon and identified it as Martian naval technology. It was a trap.
Are you
We're about to be taken aboard the MCR and done.
Alex, shut him down.
Just lock us out. Lock us out.
We intend to cooperate, host. This means we won't be harmed.
Should I smoke them?
Catch. Oh.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Okay, let's go ahead and exit out of that. Here we are at the end of this episode. Took down the names of the 5 members of the crest. The crest? So you got Alex, which is the guy with the family. He has a little cowboy boot hat on his beanie. You have Jim Holden, a guy who's experiencing some emotional difficulties. You have Shed, which is the medic, the doc. And you have Amos, who's the tech guy, and he's also a tough guy. That's how I kind of see it. It was a good episode. So a few things that were mentioned. Damn, I forgot to write down her name. I'll just call her the heiress. The heiress had a message from her father about giving away the Razorback. So I'm assuming it's like either some kind of ship or something. Cause she also had like a jumpsuit, you know, along the bottom of the arm. It's like the Razorback. So I'm curious if it's like a ship, or maybe she was like she did some maybe like racing. This is what I associated with, that she was doing space racing or something like that, and the Razorback is like her prized possession or something. But she said, you know, she told her dad, you know, get rid of that Razorback, I don't care, like, you can't hold me back no more, Dad. I'm my own woman. That's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention Naomi, which is the captain of the 5 dudes. She seems to be really sharp and like on it, right? But anyways, so you have the Razorback. Then there's a hamster that had the green eyes that was just still on the hamster wheel, and then its eyes turned red, and when its eyes turned red, it was now running on the hamster wheel. So that was an interesting thing. I'm curious if it's like a little hamster robot, right? That just activates when she's there and then turns off when she's gone. Let's see. Another character was introduced, Sedevin Ernright, which I think maybe he was second in line, or he's definitely someone important in the UN. I didn't catch the name or like his title I just like got his name, but he seems to be very important. And we find out that Christian, the Indian woman, she like answers to nobody. She just like has this position and she answers to nobody, so she does like her own thing. There's a mention of the Holy Grail. So apparently the belter was transporting a piece of the Holy Grail. Either I really missed something in the previous episode, or I missed something here about what exactly the Holy Grail is. But it seems to be important because it's called the Holy Grail. So I'm curious to see what that is. We'll put a little star next to that. The hell did this pen come from? Oh crap. Sorry, I'm just using a pen that I didn't know I still had. Oh crap, who is this? This is June. Goon, June. I think that was what's his name? I think that was maybe he's like the commissioner or the captain of the Helix. Some head guy for sure. He's something. I don't know, whatever. But he seemed very important, and he has a lot of plans. And he's like, if they knew how important this green stuff was, right? And then, oh, homie, the Earther detective, he's like, well, maybe they don't have this kind of view, so they can't really respect you for it, right? And he's like, here's a cactus to go fuck yourself with. He didn't say that, but that's the impression, right? I got the impression was like, here's a cactus, so now respect me, right? But I guess it was more like, here's a cactus, go fuck yourself, right? I just thought that was interesting. There's a mention of there are mentions of Gregas. So I think Gregas is maybe some gangsters, or maybe like he was like a top gangster on the station, which is what's it called? What is it? Crest Station. But now we know that he's like gone, right? So we know he's gone because you have these like young, kids who are now taking water, and they're being a bit dumb about it. Maybe they're taking too much water instead of just scraping a little bit, and that's how they got in trouble. So I'm wondering if this guy's gonna show up, because it says that he was like the top of the food chain, right? At least for like, I guess, the criminals. He's like the top of the food chain, and then nobody leaves their throne, right? But he left, so that's that. Let's see what else. I'm writing some stuff down. What else? I want to say there was that because the ship was the Cantus, right? So sorry, the Cantus. I might have switched some names up earlier, but the Cantus is the civilian ship that was carrying ice, and they got blown up by Mars, right? So on Earth, so here's what it is. On Earth, Christian believes, or is worried, that perhaps Mars and the belt are going to be partnering up with one another, right? Like they're going to be a team, and we find out that the ice that Jesus, I'm forgetting the name again. I just saw it. That the ice that the Cantus was getting was for the belt. So maybe maybe Mars isn't looking for an alliance with the Belters because they blew up their ice, right? They blew up their supply of water, so now they're missing their sun. So now they're not getting their second shipment of ice for water. So I'm curious as to what play does Mars have in all this, right? So I'm curious what their objective is, because if they're working, like I said, if the Martians were working with the Belters, then them destroying the civilian ship that was collecting ice would have soured that relationship, like, immediately. Unless they're trying to like play their hand, right? Like maybe say, hey, we're gonna destroy these ships that are collecting ice for water for the Belters, and what we're gonna do is we're either gonna blame Earth, or we're gonna have the Belters depend on Mars for those resources. Like oh, Mars is willing to give us resources, so then we're gonna align ourselves with Mars. So I think that's maybe something that's that might happen, or maybe one of the game plans. And oh, I see the description here. Julie Mao. Right. I'll write her name over here. Julie Mao is the heiress whose name I couldn't remember. But yeah, I think that's what those are like the two options, right? Like either Mars is gonna blame Earth for the destruction of those ships, or Mars is going to use that. Maybe the ships did go, or like quote unquote went missing or whatever, and try to build a dependency that, you know, try to have the Belters build a dependency for Mars and for their resources. That's what I think might be an option. So two options at the moment. I should write that down. Two options. You got I guess they go kind of hand in hand together, right? Destroy it, lie, Belters depend on Mars, which leads to a Belters and Martian alliance. So it's I guess it's just one thing. It's not two things. It's just one thing. It just funnels down to one thing. But yeah, I'm excited to see the next episode and see what Mars has to offer. But anyways, folks, I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Yeah, if there is something that maybe I missed in this episode, please let me know in the comments below. Once again, nothing but spoilers, no spoilies. Any comments made on this video, please keep it related to spoiler-free information and information related to, you know, this episode of The Expanse. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got to say. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't like and don't subscribe. Hey, you know, you get to choose what you want to do. And if you want to stay up to date with information, once again, you can follow me on Twitter. You can hit the bell icon to get the notification as to when a new one of these goes up, because like I mentioned in the beginning, I have no set schedule for this. So, you know, hit that bell icon. Don't hit it. I don't want you to break your computer. Just give it a little love tap. A little love tap. But by the way, if I sound really quiet, maybe because I have some very thin walls in my apartment, and if I talk a little too loud, my neighbors will get angry. So I'm trying to keep it to a low voice but loud enough to where the mic picks it up. So I apologize for that. But anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So until next time, have a good one.